The narrative genres can be categorized into three main subgroups and then smaller groups within each subgroup. We studied this again the first week, and we worked on categorizing books into these genres. Just a quick review. In the area of folk tales, we have fables, folktales, myths, and legends. And if you want more detail on those factors, just head into your book. But they're categorized as that narrative story that's passed down from a storytelling era, and they usually tell a lesson and have a main idea. And many of them have animals as characteristics. Then we move into the fantasy genre, and this is categorized into four groups: modern tales, fantastic stories, science fiction, and high fantasy. And those are all somewhat related. The elements of fantasy take fiction one step further, where it's not just a made-up story, but it's a story that definitely could not happen in real life. And those categories look at different subgenres of how we can have these stories that are completely far-fetched. The last genre is probably the one that is most common, and that's our realistic fiction. And these are stories that are not true, but they could happen. They're realistic. And so you could put yourself in the place of the characters, or you could see it happening in your community. And these are stories students make very strong connections to, because sometimes they're even fooled that they are happening to real people and not just characters in text. Our two categories within realistic fiction are contemporary and then historical, which happened long ago. A lot of our historical fiction is actually set full of facts. Even though it doesn't happen to one true person in history, it's based on true events, and we can use those a lot as teaching tools for students.